makes me realize I could not be a cowboy. I am not cut of that cloth. Somebody says like, here's a job, but you have to ride a horse. I'm like, I think I'm okay. I'm gonna be okay.
I'm in a rocking chair.
I could tell that. I'm kind of a little jealous right now. You like that I have a product placement over here? See what I did there?
I should go get my hat.
That's funny. Makes you laugh.
I had an interesting question the other day. There was a care manager who's a nurse, and she was like, "So tell me about this." I was like, "Well, it's a retreat, and we're going to be talking about building resiliency." And she's like, "Yeah, but what does that mean, like a retreat?" I'm like, "Well, like time to go away and relax, kind of be taken care of, and like spend time learning about these things." She was like, "What? Do you go somewhere?" Or like, so it may not be clear to everybody that that we're gonna go out to a place and be there all together for 3 days, 2 nights. So
okay.
Probably tell people that it's in April.
Yes,
it's April 18th, 19th, and 20th.
Which is a
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay.
So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, April 18th, 19th, and 20th are the dates. It's going to be held just northeast of Colorado Springs at a retreat center called La Forêt. And we'll be staying in a cabin, kind of dorm style. I think there's 4 beds per room, and there's three rooms plus where we'll be staying. And so the idea is for us to go there, be away from everything. It's out in the woods. You will not feel like you're in a city.
One of the reasons to do it this way is because it's kind of like a different type of space. It's a space that we don't kind of traditionally take in life. They're going to do some work together, and this work is about kind of learning about what is resilience and what does it mean to practice this out, and so that it can be reflected, this work, as you do it yourself, it's reflected well in a group of people. And so I think that the part of the retreat is that intention, but it really is the community that we could feasibly create in this space. So I think that's another reason to do it this way. What I think we're offering more than anything else is a practice, is kind of like a technology, a way of being with your interior experience in such a way that you can direct your behaviors towards what has value to you.
It's having the internal experience, whatever that internal experience is, anger or fear or anxiety, whatever it is, those things come, and being able to accept that those things do come, and still acting in ways that are meaningful or important, like doing the important things. When we're specifically targeting towards healthcare workers, this is, this time in a pandemic, there's a lot going on, a lot of really difficult feelings. I have them too. This practice of noticing what I'm feeling, being okay with it, not judging it, and not having to act on every little feeling that I have, because I can pivot towards things that are more important. And these things have really helped me to be able to do that for this prolonged period of time. I like the way that you phrased it, this technology, a practice that lets you experience the things that you're feeling, not trying to deny it, but also being able to work with it.
We kind of have the time scheduled out. So there's a rough schedule, and we have a number of sessions, and in these sessions we're going to explore kind of ways of behaving with your interior experience. So we're going to look at like 6 of these different ways of behaving with what's happening inside of you. So what's happening inside of you? You have your thoughts, you have your feelings, you have your judgments, you have your stories, you have your memories, and you have your sensations, and all this is kind of happening inside of us. What happens to most of us on a daily basis, and what can kind of contribute to burnout, is the way that we get stuck in certain patterns with all of that. So if we get stuck in a pattern where we're in a difficult situation and we start to feel anxiety, we react to the anxiety as being wrong or bad, and we start to connect the events that are going on around us to how I am failing or I am doing something wrong. And this creates this kind of feedback loop where we start to do something to try to eliminate these thoughts or eliminate these feelings because we don't like being stuck in this kind of feedback loop. And we will often then turn towards behaviors that start to limit our life. Something like using alcohol or other substances to kind of distract or to numb what's going on interiorly, or just to where we might be overindulging in technology or overindulging in even working out in order to kind of bring down these sensations, right? And so rather than getting stuck in that loop, we'll try to teach you how to use these skills to set up a different, more practical, more intentional loop, where when you are increasing your awareness of what's happening interiorly, you'll be able to get some distance from your thoughts. You'll be able to tolerate and experience your emotions, to let them be there, and then better connect to what has value for you, and then take steps towards that value, move in a direction that's more intentional. And so the skills that we'll teach over this time help you to do both those things, to kind of notice the way that you get stuck in these negative loops, and then how to kind of create pivots and help you move in a different direction. And so in each one of these classes, we'll take you through these 6 different kind of practices or skills to use. And these are heavily informed by what's known as acceptance and commitment therapy, or ACT.
The other thing we should say is that it's not all classes. There's time each day for some relaxation, some reflection, time to go for a hike if the weather allows, time to sit by the fire. We'll have snacks, we'll have food, we'll have drinks, and hopefully just generally will be a relaxing, informative, and productive weekend, or not weekend.
And we're also going to do some ritual with each other, kind of to help kind of mark the space, or we might even say to make it sacred, to set it apart as meaningful, and kind of bring a flavor of the spiritual into what we're doing with it as well. So yeah, that sounds interesting. We want to spend time with you.
Yeah, you should sign up and come with us. Should we say what we're gonna, like, what it costs? And
yeah, I think that's probably what people want to know. The people are gonna want to know.
So for the 3 days and 2 nights, all the food covered, all of the classes and everything, it's $600 per person. Sounds like a deal to me, honestly. I paid $600 to hang out with Garrett.
That's so sweet. We've been with each other kind of through a lot of different transitions and different moments of loss, and I don't know, we've done a lot of our work together.
All the stuff that I've become and left behind, I think you know it pretty well.
Yeah, vice versa, like,
yeah.
Honestly. And scene.
Okay, so I could get into that though.
Could you? You could start being a cowboy, you think?
I think so. Bon Jovi called the motorcycle a steel horse.
That's true.
So
I guess in a way,
It's a
I am a
cowboy.
cowboy. Oh, Bon Jovi.
Are you wanted dead or alive, Garrett?
I'm periodically wanted alive,
Mostly alive, yeah.
but I'm mostly tolerated alive.